Good morning, grade 2. How are you? Today we're going to do an online activity. It will be very beautiful. Stay with me. We're going to do the inquiry activity Desert Habitats, page 82 83. So prepare yourselves and open the page. Page 82. We will start now. Desert Habitat. You have learned that living things survive in many different habitats. Compare how animals survive in two different desert habitats. We learned before about two different desert habitats, which are the habitats and the architect or the very cold habitats. Okay, so how are animals in hot and cold deserts alike and different? Now, both of them live in a hot or cold place. They can fit with extreme hot or extreme cold. So, both of them can find shelter in their places. But maybe cold desert animals have thicker fur. Okay, so this is the answer. Write it. I will highlight it for you. Stop the video here to write it. Okay. Both kinds of animals use shelter, so both of them can find shelter in that place. Now, cold desert animals have thicker fur than hot desert animals. So they have thick fur, but animals that live in the desert have other adaptations. We talked about cactus as a plant that live in desert. Do you remember cactus? We said that it have a waxy coat that cover it from heating or from the sunlight. We said that it also can, or it has a thick stem that can use to store water. So animals that live in hot desert or cold desert has different adaptations to live in that place. Okay. Explore hot and cold desert habitats in the stimulation desert habitats. So let's open the inquiry activity. Okay. Different kinds. Different kinds of animals. Yes, so what we're going to do is we will click on any animal we want to know how it can adapt in this place. Let's see this animal. This owl. Yes, so this owl is a small bird. We all know the owl, okay? It lives in cacti, okay? We know the cactus. Cacti is one, cactus is the plural, okay? So it lives in holes inside the cacti. It look for food during the day, but usually in the evening. Why in the evening? Because it is maybe it is colder, okay? Now let's see this mouse here. Oh, it is not a mouse. It is a. This kangaroo was sleeping. Yes. So can you see that the kangaroo is oh, the kangaroo rat? Look, it is a rat and it looks like a kangaroo. So it is a kangaroo rat. Okay. It is sleeping. So it sleep at day. It can't wake up at day because it is very hot. It is hiding what? Can you see that it is hiding under the ground in a hole inside the ground? Yes, so it is hiding during the day, and it will maybe it will wake up in night at night. Now look to this. This scorpion. Yes, so this scorpion, which is an insect we all know, is also sleeping at day. Okay, also the fox is sleeping, and this snake, okay, we call it rattlesnake. This rattlesnake. So, what can we learn from what we saw until now? We can learn that some kind of birds live inside plants, like holes in cacti, so they can protect themselves from sunlight. Other animals are sleeping during the day in holes under the ground or between rocks. Okay, now let's see at night. Yes, so animals that were active during the day, they are sleeping at night. But animals that have been sleeping during the day, now they are active. Let's learn about kangaroo rat. Yes, so during the day when it is too hot, it is sleeping. The kangaroo rat is sleeping, and when it is cooler at night, it wake up and look for its food. Food. Let's see the scorpion. Yes, so the scorpion also is hiding at day and waking at night. The rattlesnake. Yes, so the same for the fox. So animals that were or animal who were sleeping during the day will wake up during the night and they will look for their food. Now that's it for what? Yes, for the hot desert. Let's see the cold desert now. Can you see how beautiful it is? Now let's see this bee. Yes, so bees are moving a lot during summer. They are looking for flowers to collect pollen. Okay, as you see here in cold desert, we will not see at day and night. We're going to see at summer and winter. So bees, as you see here, are moving around and collecting pollen during the summer. Let's see this animal. Yes, so as you see here, it lives in a hole near the ground so it can eat, okay? Now this bird. Yes, as you notice, this bird is kind of brown. Why brown? To match the color of the ground. It is a kind of adaptation that help it to live during the summer. It's protected from other animals. Let's see this fox. Yes, so this fox need to catch prey. So its color also turn to brown in summer that help it to hide and to catch its food. Let's see this. Yes, so it live in cold deserts only in summer because it can find food. Now let's turn it to winter and see what will happen. Oh, look to this animal. Yes, so it shaped them so it can move easier. It went to another place and it will come back in summer. Now look at the bee. What is the bee doing? Yes, so the bee is hiding and sleeping all the winter, okay? Also, the lemming. So it is not sleeping, it is living under the ground so it can stay safe from the cold snow. Let's see this bird. It turned into what now? It was brown in summer. Now in winter it is white. Yes, so in summer its feathers turn to brown, and in summer its fur turned brown, and in winter it's white, so it can hide all the year. Now let's see the fox. Yes, so also the fox color turned white so it can move around and hide its food. Okay, so this activity was about some adaptations in cold desert during day and night and cold desert during summer and winter. Let's answer questions. Find out what animals live in the hot desert and which ones live in the cold desert. Okay, we saw the online activity, so we must know this. Record, write how each animal survives in its habitats. So as you saw, we saw a lot of adaptations. We're going to fill them down in the table. So in the first part, which is hot desert, you will write this. Okay, so in a hot desert, I will color it red for you or pink. Okay, this is what you will write. I will underline it with the same color. Okay. Okay. Now, so the kangaroo rat stays under the ground during the day. The fox stays in its den during the day to stay cool. The owl stays in holes in cacti. Okay. And in cold desert, okay, so in the second part of the table, I will color it blue. The fox's fur changes to brown in the summer to match the color of the ground. The lemming lives under the ground, okay? So, okay. So this was some adaptations for animals in hot desert and cold desert. Stop the video here, fill down the table. In the hot desert part, write the pink underlined words. In the cold desert part, write the blue underlined sentence. Okay? Again, stop the video here, write the answer, then follow us. Okay. Question 3. What was similar about the animals that lived in cold and hot deserts? What were some differences you found? Okay. So we're going to compare between them. Let's see the answer. Okay. Both habitats. This is the answer, okay? So both habitats had foxes and birds. So some birds could live in desert and other birds can live in arctic or cold deserts. Some animals in the cold desert change their coat in winter time to blend in with the snow. This was the difference. In summer, we said that the owl uh, just can hide inside holes in the cacti, but let's say some winter or some cold desert animals can change their coat or their fur color, their feather color. Okay, so this is the answer. Write it fast. Question 4 will be your homework. What helps a lemming live in a cold desert? We talked about the lemming. You saw it in the video. You can turn back to see the video part that was related to lemming. If you can't know the answer, watch the video again to know what helps the lemming live in a cold desert. This is your homework for today. That's it. We're not going to take more than this. I wish that you enjoy it. See you later, grade 2.